Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for liking, for subscribing, and being a part of the channel. Thank you to all of you who've bought me coffees. I am so grateful. You have no idea. And I want to thank everyone who has emailed me for a personal private reading. As you know, my readings are timeless, meaning I will give a 3-hour reading if a 3-hour reading is required. It does not matter how much you pay. My guides have told me it matters that you get the reading you need, so you pay what you can afford. So I appreciate everyone who has reached out to me for personal private readings. And I am doing some special readings right now to thank this beautiful person. I am so grateful for your generosity and kindness. This was my dream deck to have. I am very much drawn to ancient Egypt and anything Egyptian. So thank you for this beautiful tarot deck I just received tonight. My birthday was very end of January, so thank you so much for sending this to me for my birthday. I am doing some special Capricorn readings, knowing this person is a Capricorn sun, and some special Cancer readings, knowing she's a Cancer moon person. So those are the readings I'm going to be doing right now. I'm letting Spirit drive the message though, so everyone who is a Cancer sun, moon, rising, those are your major placements. Mercury, Mars placement, or anything that you have currently transiting your 4th house is what Cancer rules. Feel free to watch, and cross-watchers are welcome too, as this may resonate with you. So let's see what Spirit has for Cancer. Thank you again. I am so gracious for this deck. You have no idea. It's just unbelievably beautiful. I just can't even believe I'm holding it in my hands. I have so much gratitude and love for it. I flipped that upside. I picked it upside down, but it didn't come out upside down. Okay. Sometimes I have to double check because I'll like pick the card up, but it came out right side up. I pick it and then I flip it upside down. So I double check with Spirit first. So what do we have for our dear Cancers? I'm a Cancer moon, so I know how wonderful you all are and how sweet and kind and loving, and somebody who's very near and dear to me and my family is a Cancer sun. Cancers are just beautiful beings on this planet. Anyone is lucky if they have a Cancer in their life, in my opinion. This card wanted to flip. Looks like you have something in the palm of your hand. So the first card out is the Star card, which can be wish fulfillment, happiness, resting, recovery. But it looks like you're holding your wish in your hand, your wish fulfillment in your hand. I think a lot of you Cancers have been wishing for love or trying to manifest it, and I think it's showing up. We'll have to look for timing, especially with what I'm seeing with the other cards that have come out. We'll look for timing for when love could show up, because it looks like you're holding it in the palm of your hand as the Star card, which is the major arcana for Aquarius. Yeah, you are. Someone's definitely delivering news about this, about their feelings. Yeah. So we're going to look for a timing card. I'm just going to go through this and see if anything else wants to come out. Otherwise, I think your cards are out. It's pretty clear. Cancer, this is going to be a love reading. It doesn't matter if you are single in a connection, if you've broken up, or if you're married. And if you're a Capricorn sun, this reading's for you too, because your major arcana is at the bottom of the deck. This is definitely your reading too. So we're starting with the Star card. Major arcana for Aquarius. It's my sun, and I have other placements in Aquarius as well. But you can see her hand. It's cradling this. That's how I'm feeling. So remember, I read these cards. I don't lay out tarot decks. I read the energy on the cards. That's how I read them. So I read tarot much more differently than your traditional tarot reader. I really read them based on my guides and my intuition. So you can see she's holding the pyramid, and there's a person in it. That is like the true North Star, like your man, like, and this is like you, like embodied, kind of like you, if you will, Cancer. But that's your manifestation. That's like what you were manifesting. A person, a romantic connection, love. It's here. It's arrived. You have it in your hand. You're cradling it. You just haven't brought it all the way up yet to you, where you are vibrationally. It's not here yet. So that's why I wanted to look for timing. And what's really interesting is the Five of Cups came out in reverse. Which means if you're out of a relationship or connection, you're over it. You're no longer like mourning that person or missing them or reminiscing or hoping you'll get back together. You've truly moved on. You're not watching cards anymore of no contact, are we going to get back together? You're looking for new connections. You know this is not the person for you. You see the light. You see the love of other people. You realize this was no longer in your highest good. This is a healthy thing. When you realize when you break up with somebody, you were meant, you got what you could out of the relationship and it's no longer meant to be with you. This is a good thing. This is a healthy thing, Cancer. The past is in the past and you've energetically moved on. You vibrationally have moved on, because you can only do that to call in the better thing for you. And that's where your manifestation's here. And do you see the color too of this matches what you left behind? It's kind of interesting. It's like you know what you need to energetically bring in. Like, see how that's light up here? It's like the light part of the rims of these cups that you left behind. The gold part. You know what's in your highest good and best interest. Like, yeah, that relationship served its purpose. I learned from it, and I'm ready to move on. So you have the Warrior of Water here. It's kind of like saying the Knight of Cups. So this is a water sign. So this is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy. Doesn't mean that's what their zodiac sign is. It's just saying that those are those signs. And they're coming right towards you. With love, with like true intention. Like, and look, they have two. So they want to connect. And I see up here, like, the red. I kept seeing this red dot. See that red dot? That perfect red dot? I kept seeing that in a meditation the other day, and I couldn't articulate the red dot so clearly. This is exactly the red dot I was seeing in a meditation. This red can mean, this red is symbolized a lot in the Bible, and it's symbolized a lot in the Hindu faith. It means like the connection between the subconscious and the conscious mind and coming together, and the third eye chakra being activated. It also means love. Like from the Bible, it means the love that Jesus' blood gave for all of us for a sacrifice, dying on the cross. It means spirituality, because sometimes it was represented by like God, by like speaking in a burning bush. It means passion, desire. It can also mean aggression, war. But that's not what I'm getting from this card. I'm getting the energy of somebody who's spiritual, somebody who's passionate, somebody who is enlightened, somebody who speaks the truth with integrity. Because the orange, they're very grounded because of the red with the root chakra, but they're very in touch with their throat chakra, so they speak truthfully with such high integrity and so justly and so profoundly and with so much love. And it's the orange, which is the sacral chakra, so there's a lot of lust and passion and desire. So all of those things that I was saying were of positive things. They were not of negative connotation. It's like good sexual aggression, it's good passion, it's good desire, it's lust in a good way. It's, I would bleed for you because I love you. I would lay down and die for you, the way poets write. That kind of emotion is what I'm feeling. That Romeo Juliet kind of extreme, but not like in a psychotic way. But the way Shakespeare wrote that love story of two people who love each other like that. So let's, that kind of love, that undying love, that I can't live a lifetime without you love. It's that kind of love that is coming toward you, Cancer. They're not here yet. If they are, it's very new and you've been on like a date, maybe 2, maybe 3. It's so new, you're not it's just very new then. Like you're just talking, or you've been on like a couple of dates, Cancer. It's not like we're married. No. This isn't your reading then. And if none of this is resonating with you, this isn't your reading. Remember, this is a collective reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. If you or listen to my reading on when you know you are talking and your intuitive stuff is kicking in and you're talking and it's clairaudient, and I have that one guide who's my strongest guide, who's also of the angelic realm, and I get that really strong ringing in my ears. My ringing is also going off and I have the angelic guide talking. So this is not going to resonate with everybody. This is for people who are in very new connections or have not met somebody yet, because this is an energy coming toward you, or you literally have just been on a handful of dates. But this ringing in my ears, I hate it when it happens because it really hurts. It's such a high frequency pitch. It hurts. It's happened to me since I've been very, very little. Yes, and I have been to a million ear doctors, ENTs. There's nothing wrong with my ears. But if you have that happen, please go to the doctor first. Do not just assume. But it is a very high pitch. It's a frequency. I mean, when I hear it, other people cannot hear it. You then have the Lovers, Gemini. I'm hearing for some of you, it's actually a Gemini. Or they're like a Gemini moon, or Gemini Venus placement, or Gemini rising. They have a big, the way their Gemini placement is very important. So I think it's Gemini moon or Gemini rising, Gemini sun, or so an ascendant rising, same thing. Gemini sun, Gemini moon, Gemini rising. Venus could also be it because that's how you first are initially attracted to somebody in dating. But it would be one of those placements only is what I'm hearing. For some of you, not all of you. So just take it as it resonates. If it doesn't apply, don't make it fit. Don't make it fit, Cancer. But look how beautiful this dynamic is. You are a perfect vibrational match. This is the person you came here with your contract with. So I don't care if you live in twin flames or soulmates. Either one, it's that person. Do you see this white? These are your vibrations. They are in perfect alignment. You are in perfect divine alignment. You are vibrating the same frequency. You are an energetic match. That's what a twin flame is. Soulmates can be that way too. But you signed a soul contract to connect with this person at this divine time. That's why everything is in divine timing. You have perfect reciprocity with each other. You both give and take without any expectation. You've had previous lives together. At least 2 to 4. I'm hearing actually it's up to 6 lives. Some of you lived every life together. You always come back together. Your souls are so intertwined. Some of you are so intertwined. Oh, I'm covered in the chills. I'm here. Please help me with this, Spirit. Your souls are so intertwined and so deeply connected. You serve mankind. You love the same. You understand spirituality. You understand love. You understand energy. You understand source. You understand God. You understand what it is to be. You understand I am. You understand we are all connected. You understand past lives. You understand we always will exist, and we have always existed. You understand some of you came back together as ascended masters to help the people of the planet who are crying, for they have lost their spirituality and their connectedness to faith and to each other. They are so low, they need you in their lives, so you came back to help. You always return together because you are deeply rooted and bonded together. You are of the same soul. You are of the same frequency. We are all of the same. But you have a unique, deep ancient origin time of Earth, beginning of time, beginning of mankind, that you understand this planet and the people, that you would like to return and help them again and again. You do rest back at home and recover together. Your love for each other is so profound. It's what helps you become stronger to help others. It's what makes you the light. I'm completely covered in the chills. Wow, am I covered in the chills? I don't think that's for all of you Cancers, but I think that's for definitely some of you. And again, it doesn't matter if you're Cancer, Sun, Rising, Moon, you know, I'm hearing Venus, Mercury, Mars. Even if you're a cross watcher, this could resonate with you. It doesn't matter. This message is for you. Could be their divine counterpart. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I am so covered in the chills right now. And that ringing is so profound. I know exactly who that person is who's talking to me too. This is... yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. This is the Two of Cups. And it makes a heart. And Two of Cups is always soulmate energy. But do you see that together you make one heart? But the hearts keep going. And I think it's so interesting with what we just heard from Spirit, who helped me try to articulate what I was hearing. Sometimes it's too hard, so they help me with the words, so it's a little bit better than me trying to, you know, fumble my way through what I'm hearing. How they said why you're so intertwined and why you're so deeply connected, it's because you've lived all these lives together. And look how they are all connected. Even down here, like when you're in like the source energy, if you will, because it's so beautiful. And energetically up here, you're deeply connected. Look with all these hearts. You are one. You are one. But what I'm getting to is what's really interesting is even as you're one, you sever. Because it severs right in half and allows both of you, see how it's a beacon one way and a beacon another way? And it allows you to both be independent and do your own things because both of you have other purposes in this lifetime. You are definitely meant to become one because you have obviously a soul, a huge soul purpose, I think, for many of you who are watching. Spirit, is it like a small portion who are supposed to be? No, they said at least 50% of you. So take that as it resonates. And they don't just, I only say numbers I hear. This is Cancer. So that's Cancer. This is literally you, Cancer. This is literally you right here. But they're saying you both have the ability to maintain your own individuality, even as you are so deeply connected and rooted together. And for those of you who don't resonate with that message that I had helped with spirit with, it's still your soulmate you're connecting with. It's still your soulmate energy. It's still your person. It's just a newer, maybe you're newer, a newer soulmate. Maybe you're a newer being who's come to Earth. You've lived on other planets and you're newer to Earth. So it's a different experience for the two of you, which is fine. But you both have this wisdom to know, to be whole. You also have your own life purpose and your own life driven. So you have one together, but you also have them separate. To be whole and be a healthy, loving, like what we say, divine couple, right? Divine meaning like a really strong, healthy, connected couple. You also know you may maintain your own independence and have your own goals, which means you both have your own purposes, your own missions that you're also fulfilling. You also have your own things you want to manifest, your own things you want to accomplish. And you both support each other lovingly and unconditionally with this. But you're also working together on this bigger thing you're achieving, which is beautiful. Which is something people would only write about, dream about. Like what we saw with the red dot, that poetic love. So let's ask Spirit about timing, about when this soulmate energy could show up for you, Cancer. Because I feel like, there we go. I feel like it's going to show up more than one time. How interesting. We got the Apprentice of Fire, which is like the ace of, that's not the ace of wands. It's like the Page of Wands. And then we have, I'm sorry, I filmed these late at night. The Ace of Wands. So I have to sit with it for a minute to get the, and remember, timing is fluid, so take it with a grain of salt, but I usually get either zodiac ranges, seasons, because Spirit can't give us anything other than that, because timing is fluid. It doesn't exist like it does for us in the spiritual world, and sometimes they'll give me like lunar cycles. Okay. Oh, you are really confusing me here, Spirit. I'm hearing when lavender blooms. I'm going to pause it and look that up so I don't waste your time while you watch me Google something on the computer. So 1 second, Cancer. Okay, welcome back, Cancer. Thanks for being patient. So I looked this up and I heard when lavender blooms. I looked it up and it said late spring to late summer. Now I'm in the northern hemisphere, so apply this to wherever you are in the world. It just means it needs to be in a warmer climate. Sometimes they can even extend to early fall if it's really warm, which would make me think like mid-September in the United States, in the southeast. So, or in, like southern, like the southwest too, if it's really warm. So it just depends on where you're located, but it's mainly late spring to late summer because it has to be in warmer climates for lavender to bloom. On this card, I was hearing when orange calla lilies, because this was really highlighted and they were showing me this. First I was like, is it the bulb? Because that, or orange calla lilies. So if it's the bulb, you plant it 13 to 16 weeks. Because it said, well, for a handful, I'm like, what's a handful? Handful, it's the bulbs, which is 13 to 16 weeks before it blooms. This blooms late June to August. So for some of you, this would be now until late June to early August. Or it could even be in late June to early August, to late August. So some of you will have overlap with that late summer. So these cards kind of overlap with the summer, if that helps. So it feels like, remember, timing is fluid. So somebody energetically could change something, take a different job, and you may be delayed. It doesn't mean it's this year. It could also be 2025. I didn't ask about year. I asked about season. So, because they don't show up this year doesn't mean they don't show up next year, Cancer. Don't get discouraged. If you end up in a relationship and it's not that person, it could be the following year. Actually, it could be 2026 because I'm seeing 6 and the 2 and the 5 is upside down. So it will not be 2025. It would be 2026. Maybe that's the year you actually get married. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. For some of you, you're actually getting married in 2026. Smaller percentage of you, but I'm actually hearing some of you are getting married in 2026. So take it as it resonates. What doesn't work for you, don't apply, don't make it fit. I hope that helps, and I'll talk to you soon, Cancer. Bye.